we could think about, I don't know, I was going to say like 3 to 5 things that you would do fairly regularly that you think benefit you as far as your mental health goes, your well-being. What would they be, do you think? What would be your top things that bring you joy or balance out your mental health?
Going for a swim, getting in the water.
Yeah.
Cooking for people I love, that. Providing. I guess it's again. I feel like it's so corny saying it, but when I'm making somebody happy, by cooking them a meal and showing them how much I love them by what I do for them, or and being of service has been. I've realised that over the years I've always done it and I've always loved doing it, but now that it's actually doing me a service by me doing a service.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's actually giving me something.
I find that also with my work that I feel so privileged that I get to sit with people in their really vulnerable state, and that looks different for everyone, but it's such a privilege to me that I get a little window into that person's life, and I get to like figuratively hold their hand for a short period of time. It's not a long period of time usually, but there's such a privilege to me to be able to do that. And so yes, I am in a role of service, but the service is also to me.
Yeah. So I think that's been the biggest thing that I think gives me joy, as well as music and and I guess we haven't been able to go out and see bands and things like that, but you can play music and
music's important.
So that and also still having hopes and dreams and still planning for one day. Planning for little mini ones like Yamba. I love Yamba. I'm in love with Yamba.
Little holidays.
Little breaks.
Yeah.
And and organising again my girlfriends to get together and be together.
Yeah. So connection is important. Because even when you're talking about cooking a meal, then yes, that's being of service and providing and nourishing and nurturing somebody, but there's also connection in that, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and even if you're in the water, when you say going for a swim, I think ocean, because that's my place that I like to go.
Definitely, yeah.
And there's connection there because you're connecting with Mother Nature. It's always about connection, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah. And gratitude. I heard you say that before.
Gratitude, definitely.
And that's come up not in all of our conversations that we've had, but it's come up in a number of them. And I know the value of a practice of gratitude, whether it's a physical practice of writing things down or just a reminder of what's something good.
Or just saying out loud when you see the beautiful sunset, thank you.
Yeah, look at that. How beautiful is that? Yeah, just taking a moment. So it's the simple things, isn't it?
Definitely the simple things.
Yeah, so this is what I hear from you. And I think this is a nice takeaway for people too.
Right.
Yeah, is as I said, gratitude has come up before, and I love my practice of gratitude, and it has really changed how I see the world over the years. Connection and for different people, so for you that might be the ocean, for somebody else it might be trees, it might be the outdoors, connection to people, having a meal with people, sharing with people, and being of service in one way or another, whether that's in a volunteering role, because we know that happiness does come from doing something for another person without an expectation of anything in return. I think that that's really important, yeah. And so I think that there's some really simple things that people can take away. And I would like to see you go out and do more storytelling and and story sharing, whether that's through your blog. I can't wait to read that.
Yeah.
Or just in general with people in the community. I think it's so important. And I really want to thank you for your time.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
It's been really nice chatting with you. And I'm sure that the people that listen in or watch this will be able to take some really simple things away about connection and crisis and how to support themselves.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. That's our aim.
That's
Thanks,
beautiful.
Paula. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.